Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Afra English School. I hope you all must be fine here. You know that this is your class 5th NCERT EVS book Looking Around, and today we are going to read the chapter number 9, Up You Go. So, dear students, in this chapter we are going to learn all about the mountaineering. The most important thing is that the biggest mountaineering institute of our country is Nehru Institute of Mountaineering in Uttarkashi. Uttarkashi is a district of Uttarakhand where the Nehru Mountaineering Institute is situated. In this institute, the people learn the mountaineering. At first, they are to teach the basic important knowledge like what are the tools and what are the tools that they are going to use during their mountaineering, how to proceed, how to climb, how to dig a tent, and all the basic things. In the beginning, they start their practice of climbing through an artificial way. And when they start doing their job properly, they are brought to the real mountains. After completing their course, they get a certificate. And before starting the chapter, I want to tell you that this page of a diary are based on the real experience of Sangeeta Arora. She teaches in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Shalimar Bagh, Delhi, and is also a member of this EVS textbook writing team. So, let's start the chapter. I told you about the tools that are used during mountaineering. So, these are the tools: helmet, boot, crampons, harness, snow bar. This is an ice axe, ice screw. This is carbiner, ascender, main rope, snow bar. This is also an snow bar, ice screw. This is a climbing boot. This is an ascender, etc. And you know that there are so many other things are also uh, that are used during mountaineering. So let's start the chapter. This is the incident of 2nd February 1984. Mountaineering camp. Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, Uttarkashi. We were at the mountaineering camp and were very excited. 20 of us were teachers from Kendriya Vidyalayas where other where there were other women from banks and other institutions. She is telling that the mountaineers were very excited, and this is the they were in the camp, they were in the mountaineering camp, and she is telling that 20 members of that were belong to the Kendriya Vidyalaya. They were the teachers of the Kendriya Vidyalaya, and the other women belong to another institutions. Today was the second day of the camp. In the morning, as I got out of bed and put my foot down, I screamed in pain. I remembered yesterday's 26-kilometer walk with the heavy rucksacks on my back. I was afraid to go back to that steep climb and the rough, narrow path. She's telling this is the second day of the camp, and early in the morning, when she got out of bed and put her foot down, she screamed in pain. And why she screamed in pain? Because she had the blisters in her sole. Blisters means the foot sore. And it also happens when anyone wear the very tight shoes and sandals. I will show you the picture of blisters. She is telling that she remembered the yesterday's 26-kilometer walk with heavy rucksacks on the back, and now she is very afraid to go back to that steep climb and rough narrow path. And rucksacks, this bag is called the rucksacks bag because these bag the mountaineers keep this bag on their back, and this bag have the important tools with torch, tent, and rope, etc. With tears in my eyes, I started walking slowly towards the room of Brigadier Gyan Singh, the director of our adventure course. I was thinking of what I would say to excuse myself from that day's tracks. Suddenly, I heard his deep voice from behind. she is telling that the blisters were very painful, the foot sore were very painful, that there were tears in her eyes, and she started walking slowly towards the room of Brigadier Gansing because she wanted to take the rest for that day. She wanted to take the leave for that day, but she was thinking what would she say to him for taking the leave. Suddenly she heard the voice from her behind. Madam, what are you doing here at breakfast time? Hurry up, otherwise you will have to trek on an empty stomach. Brigadier Gyan Singh, it was Brigadier Gyan Singh, the voice of was that of Brigadier Gyan Singh, and he told her that, Madam, what are you doing here at the breakfast time? You should go and take your breakfast, otherwise you will have to trek on an empty stomach. Sir, I could not say any more. You have come to tell me that you have blisters on your feet, that you cannot walk, isn't it? Yes, sir. That is nothing new. Now get ready quickly. So she tried to say something, but she could not say. And at that time, Brigadier Gyan Singh asked her that you have come here to tell that you have blisters on your feet and you cannot walk. So when she listened that, she said, yes sir, but he said that that is nothing new thing, but you are to get ready quickly for the trek. I hung my head and rushed back to get ready. I had just turned when I heard his voice again. Listen, madam, you will lead group number 7. You will have to help any member who has difficulty climbing the mountain. You have already been told about the responsibilities of a group leader in the mountains. Again, when she could not get the leave, then she was very disappointed because she was very tired and her blisters were very paining. So she was very disappointed, and she rushed back to her room, and again she listened the voice of Brigadier Gyan Singh. He told her that, Madam, you will lead group number 7. Means now she had become a leader of a group, and she told her that you are to do the help of any person who would have the difficulty climbing the mountain. And Brigadier Gyan Singh remind her the responsibility of a of a group leader. Questions are there. Have you ever seen the mountains? Have you also climbed a mountain? When and where? So you can answer, yes, I have seen the mountains when when we go to our grandparents' home, and the mountains are very high, rough, and zigzag. This is very the path is very narrow, and this is very uh, dangerous to walk to walk on a mountain. How far have you walked at one time? How far can you walk? So you can answer, that is not very easy to walk on a mountain. So everyone cannot walk so far. What do you think about the path on the mountains? Draw a picture. I will show you the picture. But first of all, I will read about the responsibilities. A big responsibilities. I started thinking about what a leader must do. A responsibility of a leader is to help others in carrying their bags. Let the group go ahead and keep at the last. A group leader help those who cannot climb properly. A group leader find a good place to stop and rest. A group leader look after those who are not well, and a group leader arrange for food for the group. These are the responsibility of a group leader. The most important thing is to be ready to be punished even when someone else may have made a mistake. I realized that there was a special kind of discipline here. I wondered whether the camp will still be fun. So this is the picture of mountain, and you know that this is the path of the mountain is very narrow. This is very rough and zigzag. So draw a picture of mountain. and this is the picture of blisters. I told you that when anyone walks so much, and then it then it happens, and sometimes when we wear the very tight shoes and sandals, then we suffered from this type of blisters.